Alright. Options. If this option is on, the game will always show found items in the lower right, even if they are new. Oh, Off-screen sounds are depicted small icons, making the game easier to play without audio. Well, I do play audio, but that's probably... I think that's okay. Input options... Oh, crouch. Toggle, I think. Toggle. I think we're fine. Oh, if I put English option to UK, will they call each other bruv? Probably not. Alright, new game. This game saves automatically. Do not close the game when this symbol is visible. Okay. There's no difficulty options, which is fine. Alright, prologue. Moston Gatehouse, 1892, in a dream. Nightingale is sent to Moston Private Asylum by her father. New patients must spend their first night in the gatehouse for observation. It's there that Nightingale first awakens in the dream. Why am I crouching? You want to get up? Oh, I see. Okay. Let's open the door. I like the sound of the footsteps. Can I go to the bathroom? What's this? A corpse in a cage. I guess. It's blocking a hole in the wall. Some furniture can be used to hide. Oh, when closed, press Y to hide a hint to a monster's pet. Oh, this is a monster? Oh, I don't like that. Okay. I don't like that. A grandfather clock, there's a keyhole on the front, alright. Press Y on your doors to silently peek through them. Alright, well, before I move, read special placement log. Oh, I actually like that. Alright, let's see. Patient Millie Irwood, age 13. Symptoms: pending epilepsy, inappropriate behavior. Emma Bainan, age 14. Why is pending crossed out? Fires inappropriate behavior. Becca Mason, age 15. Disagreeableness. Headaches. All right. Nightingale Williams, age 15. Symptoms pending. What's this? I want to look at the picture. But it is a side scroller, which I kind of like. I actually kind of like the art style, to be honest. All right, I think we're safe to go. Yeah, okay. I want to go back because I am a little curious. Wait. Oh, I have to. Okay. Like, what was on the other side of that room? I didn't look. I just went this way immediately. Am I gonna be... Oh! Oh, is he... I can't go back. Alright, that's... okay. I guess he's cool with me just walking around. I heard something. Okay, so far I actually really like it. Is there anywhere Oh!
Albert, why am I still here?
The fuck?
What?
What? Is this where I was? Okay, I think it's the other side. A curious coin of the cross, it's not clear what metal it's made from, has a subtle iron accent. Who needs money in a dream? As the weeks dragged on and my own motivation to help guests play out their fantasies waned, I began to understand. A coin is a favor stored for later. Well, it's mine now.
How long has it been? So many years.
Oh, something's wrong with his leg. Oh, can I grab that key?
What?
The key to the front door of the mansion's gatehouse. Daffy, did you misplace the key again? I should nail it to your backside, you stupid pillock. That's rude. Actually, we don't need to crouch. Interact with the exit door to unlock it with the key. Okay, but like, what's this way? Let's see. Father, Daffod's mind is literally decaying, but he can still be of use. To keep him wandering the grounds, I've locked the gatehouse door. I nailed the spare key into his back in case you need it. You'll have to be sneaky. As an additional safeguard, I've cast a spell in the front garden of the mansion. No undead may pass through. If you're out there, check for the glowing white sigil above the doorway to make sure it's still working. Your ever busy daughter, Margaret. White sigil above the doorway indicates enemies cannot pass through. This area is safe. Alright. Well, we're not going to run. Can't go that way. Or can I? The lock is broken. Of course it is. Okay, I was about to say, can I hide in a bush? But yes, I can. So far, there's nothing, but I definitely like the look of this game. I can oh, there is a difficulty. All right. All right, narrative difficulty is ideal for those who find the gameplay standard too challenging. Change the difficulty or set the state of the mansion. Okay. All right, maybe don't do. Stop. I don't want to run yet. I should have peeked. All right, I think we'll be okay. Open the door. Oh, hide, huh? Oh, search. An empty jar with proper equipment can be filled with various liquids. So far, I'm digging this. I can definitely see... Well, I mean, of course, because Withering Realms is the sequel, so it's gonna be like, I can definitely see where it took from it, but of course. As I said, my only issue with Withering Realms is, like... The only reason I turned on easy mode is because there were enemies with guns, and I felt like they hit you like a truck. The big enemies with the axes made sense because they're quite big. You expect they're gonna hit you hard. But I imagine they're going to take the feedback. They're going to take the data they receive from play, because it is a thing where they ask, can we take the data so we can adjust difficulty? And hopefully they'll, like, even it out. But I think this is, like... You can clearly see the evolution, right? This is a side-scroller. The other one, you can go in every direction. We haven't had to fight yet, but... I'm listening to this music. Wax colored with crocus. Oh, yellow wax. A useful ingredient in the production of spells. Albert the house guard. Never thought of him as flower enthusiast. Must be he has a lady love somewhere. Feels sorry for whoever she is. Maybe his love isn't a lady, but Daffod. He was talking about, like, Albert, how long has it been? I choose to... I wish I could, like, peek out and look a little bit. Also, can I grab any of those outfits? Is that kid gonna move? Wait. Oh, are they? Okay, they're not evil. Okay, whew. You look lost. First time in the dream? I'm Becca. I'm afraid you stumbled into something you probably shouldn't have. I really like the typeface. For this kind of game, it's absolutely fitting. And you know, it's a thin typeface, but still quite readable in my opinion. 10 out of 10. We're having a sort of celebration to welcome a new member of our little club. The little club of badass women. Although they're 15, so badass girls. You see, we're witches. In the Dreary Awakened world, there's no magic. But here, magic is real. I'm sure it's all terribly confusing. You need to go talk to the first witch. She's our leader. You'll find her up ahead by the fireplace. Just answer any questions she has truthfully. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, and feel free to grab a slice of cake. It's delicious. Hey. Oh, search. Hold on. Slightly stale cake. Still delicious. That, honestly, I think is a testament to how good a cake is. Like our cakes, you can... Don't put them in the fridge. For all you guys who are going to order one. But, like... Don't put them in the fridge because it'll really ruin the texture. They're shelf stable, or like they're kind of good for a week. And yeah, it starts getting hard as food will as time goes on. But like we had a customer and he said like they had a slice every day. And like after a week, yes, it started getting like, it wasn't as soft, but it was still really good. So it didn't stop them at all. But that is a testament to a really good cake. If it's stale, is it still good to eat? All right, how do I use items? All right. Oh, it's not a shortcut. I don't know if I can use items outside of shortcuts, so we'll... Oh, what? There we go. Oh, is this the first witch? You are not supposed to be here. Are you patient here at the asylum? Yes. Did you come from the gay house? Yes. I don't know, because apparently, as I said, when I was looking at the discussions, which is how I found this game in the first place, someone was talking about like, oh, this is working off of one of the endings. So there's multiple endings. So I don't know if this is just like a tutorial, like in Lies of P. You had to lie to get into the hotel, and that's kind of the tutorial to let you know about your choices affecting the ending. So I don't know if this affects it. It doesn't matter because it's the demo, but I'm curious. Yes, I did come from the gay house. You made it all the way here with no assistance. Yes. Liar. What? What? No one helped me! Excuse me. Okay, that was supposed to happen. Chapter 1. Mostyn House, 1892, in a dream. The pain of the flame subsides as Nightingale loses consciousness. She awakens in a strange bedroom within Mostyn House, still in the dream. I was gonna say, that was so rude. Grandfather, okay, keyhole in the front. Is there someone in here? Ah. I mean, I guess, okay, it's locked. Let's see. An old kitchen cleaver generally used for hacking through thick cuts of meat. Okay, so normal attacks, 4 physical damage, 1 bleeding build-up, 6 poise impact. Heavy, 8 physical damage, 3 bleeding build, noise impact. Okay. I see, okay. Oh my god! I panicked. Oh, she's cute. Hello. I'm terribly sorry if I frightened you by just appearing like that. I did. I thought it was an enemy. Hey girl, why did the first witch kill me? I mean, you would think, being witches, they wouldn't burn each other because, like, that... Given their history, they wouldn't do that. I think she was mad. I wasn't lying, though. No one helped me. I like to observe the new arrivals to make sure they're not violently deranged before allowing them out of their room. I'm Margaret Blackett, and I share administration of this asylum with my father, Dr. Robert Blackett. Oh, right, his busy daughter, Margaret. Hey, girl. Your name is Nightingale, isn't it? Let me first deeply apologize to you for being set on fire as soon as you arrived here. I assure you the responsible party has been severely reprimanded. That was their... So... Is she gonna tell me why the first witch burned me? I'm not familiar with your case history, but you may be wondering if this is all a delusion. I can assure it is not. You've been drawn into a phenomenon unique to most in house. It's a sort of dream or nightmare. Weeks will pass here during a single night in the real world. I'm sure you have questions. I'll answer as best I'm able. Alright. What can I tell you? Escaping. The methodology for escaping up from the dream is not well understood. Some wake with ease, with only a vague memory of what occurred here. I will say, the only thing that does bug me a little, is the long lines of, like, the K, the H, the L. The F I don't mind. I don't know why, maybe because it's a bit curvy. It's a little distracting, but as I said, I actually do think the typeface fits quite well with, like, the vibe of the game and kind of the art style of the game. So even though, like, it stands out to me, I think I pay a lot of attention anyway. So, like, even though I said, if you notice a typeface and, like, think about it, it's not doing its job of just kind of existing and working. But again, oddly, I don't mind it because otherwise I think it works out quite well, you know? If that's the price, that's okay. I'm fucking annoying about typefaces. Alright. Some of these with only a vague memory of what occurred here. Others are trapped indefinitely. Their comatose bodies slowly rotting in the real world. So what if they're, like... Did they have life support in 1892? But, like, what happens if they die? Dying in the dream provides no release. You'll simply awake anew. Alright. I do like there's a little check mark if you've asked about something. Dangers. As those trapped in the demon rot in the real world, they turn into deranged living corpses here. Oh. Unfortunately, the dream accumulates such unpleasant residents each year. As such, it's critical that you avoid attention until you're properly armed with tools to defend yourself. While dying in the dream is a temporary affair, the experience is still horrible, so you must be careful. Alright, magic. In order to invisibly observe you earlier, I used a spirit twig. Oh, thanks. Simply by snapping the twig in my hand, I'm able to briefly move about as if I were a phantom. In the real world, magic is the provenance of charlatans. Oh. But remarkably, in the dream, magic is real. I'm a novice magic user. You'll want to seek out the filthy wretch to learn more. Alright. Thanks. I'll let you explore then. The mansion reconfigures itself each night. You should be able to find me in the study easily enough. I'll leave you with the key to this room and make my exit a different way. Oh, a Nightingale? Don't be discouraged if you die. As you've already seen, it's only temporary. It sounds perverse, but death truly is the greatest teacher. That is true. You do kind of learn from your mistakes. See you around! Alright, find the filthy wretch in the occult. The key can be found in one of the bedrooms. Alright, Margaret in the study. You can now view current quests. Okay. Ooh, red wax. Wax colored with matter. A useful ingredient in the production of spells. Blood is her mortar. Blood is her mortar. Ah.
Who is this now?
Oh, God. Uh-oh. Fuck. Well, I should have hidden. I didn't realize I could hide. Okay, so the game or the bedroom changes a bit every time. What's this? Summon the lifelike dummy of the caster, which will attract enemy attention until it's destroyed. Help the dummy scales with spell damage. I call upon Realm to assist me to my enemies 15 courage damage caster. Oh. She's a currently held item. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't. Well, I don't have that anymore. It's getting louder. Oh! Is it bad if I close those? Let's see. A hearty lie roll with a variety of seeds provides nourishing effect that heals over time. I appreciate Albert and David's mother. Okay, so Albert and David aren't David? They're not. Alright, they're brothers, not lovers. But why must she be. Okay, I appreciate they're German, but why must she be so German? What does she eat? Like, what? I simply cannot stomach a more pretzel bread. I'm done being polite. That's what she knows. Shut up. Okay. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're in Florence's room again. Because I hear someone. Maybe not. Alright, Florence is that way. Read Prato. Darkness fell upon Prato. In the morning, the city had 7 beggars, 4 sculptors, and 4 priests. On the following day, 2 priests slit their wrists. Then every priest butchered 1 sculptor. Next, 4 beggars shot themselves. In Prato, but a handful of beggars, sculptors, and priests remained. Okay. That's some kind of puzzle. Oh, I wanted to search. Books and notes you've read can be found in the pause menu. Thanks. So are they coming this way? I think Florence is just coughing. I'm scared to move. Oh my god. A variety of medicinal herbs with proper equipment could be used to produce a healing tonic. Mending a fractured leg is child's play compared to healing the mind, Margaret. Disordered minds must be broken upon the wheel of cold rationality. A dislodged pipe, slow but good for giving an undead monster the severe beating it deserves. Interesting. We'll wait for the coffee and fit again. I was gonna say, I could have actually probably gotten through. Hold on. Alright, so it's either 744 or 214. Or... in Prado, a handful of beggar sculptors and priests remained. Oh. All right. So it would be 332? No, hold on. 7 beggars, 4 sculptors, 4 priests. Sculptor. Oh, but that's beggars, sculptors, and priests remained. So I wonder if it has to be in that order. All right. So 3 beggars, 3 sculptors. Then every piece butchered 1 sculptor. Oh. 322 then? Okay, I think it's 322. Yes! That's actually quite a good puzzle, but you have to read the wording quite well, okay? I missed each priest killed 1 sculptor. Very good. Alright, key to the occult library. Peter has spent a fortune on these silly old books about how to summon demons to do one's bidding. Not sure what they're teaching him at Oxford, but I thought I was paying for a degree in classics, not 13th century magical nonsense written by some monk with an overactive imagination. Chill. Don't like that. Okay, hold on. Let's go back into my room and test out this weapon to see how slow it is. Alright, it's not too bad, but I think I'll like the damage. Uh-oh. Hide. The filthy finger of a living corpse has conned herself the first witch now. A holy candle gradually heals curse damage. The longer one stays close to it, the faster it heals. Oh. Oh, Charlotte. Charlotte did always like to help in the kitchen, didn't she? Okay. I'm hurting. Nice. Gauze for rubbing wounds heals any bleeding buildup and the bleeding stabs effect. Why are the corpses bleeding? There's no sign of livor mortis. The blood, though foul-smelling and discolored, flows as if it were in a still imbibe. You know what? I even remember thinking I should keep an eye out for that little maid. I guess I could have just let it naturally, Oh, what is that? Oh! Oh my god, okay. Oh. Oh, Margaret! Oh my god. Okay, it's safe in here, though. That thing's scary. Okay, get up. Alright, left button for the item shortcut. Okay. Read Welsh Country Houses 1. Moston House, situated on a hill in Monmouth between St. Ellie's Church and Brynbach Abbey's ruins, has a fascinating and tragic history. Built by coal magnate Alfred Moston in 1869, the house was initially designed as a country getaway before a series of terrible events led to it becoming the private residence of an American doctor, a cholera clinic, and finally a mental asylum. Good. If enemies can't come in, why would I want to hide? Hey, girl. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon. I believe you'll do well in the dream. Let me give you a little gift. This is an old ring of mine. If you die in the dream, you'll lose most of your items. But some blessed items, like this ring, will survive from night to night. Alright, Margaret. What can I tell you about myself? Your father. My father is Dr. Robert Blackett, famed American physician turned Welsh asylum owner. Oh, okay. I thought... So he's American, but he owns the Welsh asylum. I thought they were saying he became Welsh. I was like, I don't think that's how it works. Have you heard of the composer, Johann Sebastian Bach? He's my father's favorite. Okay, did I ask? Bach was given a near impossible task by King Frederick of Prussia. Devised the accompaniment to a complicated melody on the spot. You see, King Frederick loved to humiliate visitors to his court in this way, by having them fail at something they were supposedly excellent at. That's mean. Bach completed the task, much to the amazement of everyone in the room. When I first started learning how to play the piano by the age of 8, my father gave me the same challenge. In fact, he gave me that same challenge every day for 4 years. Your father sucks, girl. When finally I had learned enough counterpoint to complete the challenge, he congratulated me for taking 4 years to match what Bach had done in a single night. Okay, but Bach was a grown man, and you're an 8-year-old girl. I guess 12 once you were done. My father aspired to match the achievements of his heroes. His hero was the guy who liked humiliating people. He just never realized that his hero was really King Frederick, not Bach. Oh. Okay. Your dad was dumb. Okay, what about your mom? I never knew my mother. I was born in China in the wake of the Second Opium War. Oh. My father says she died in childbirth, but I'm not sure I believe him. I don't think it matters much. I think your dad probably killed your mom. The only thing my mother gave me was this face, which is not always an asset growing up in England. Yeah, because, like, if she was half Chinese, I'm sure she got made fun of. What about your future? My father wished to pursue a full-time study of the dream. As such, I'll become the only administrator of the asylum. As for the dream, who can say? It's existed for at least 18 years. I suspect it will be with us forever. I only hope my father's research will find a way to banish these wretched living corpses. Okay, I guess I asked about everything. An unnerving yet harmless child's doll. Placed to create distraction or draw attention to something. Lucky that you brought these dolls with you, Priscilla. The fire consumed all my old toys. Had I been more nostalgic when we moved, perhaps they would have been saved. Oh, a gnarled magical twig, somewhat hot to the touch. Snap it to become a spirit for 5 seconds. Spirits cannot be seen and are completely invulnerable. Whenever I'm cornered or overwhelmed, I just snap the twig and sneak away. Oh, Poncer's Chest 1. Thank you for your purchase of Poncer's Chess, a unique and exciting new take on the classic game of chess. Before we explain how each unit operates, you'll need to understand some terminology. Perception. As perception increases, the unit can see spirits from a further distance and detect increasingly sophisticated hexes and illusions. Poise. Units with higher poise are less likely to be stunned or knocked down by attacks. Speed. A speed value of 115 indicates the unit performs all actions 15% faster than normal. Luck. A luck value of 200 indicates double the likelihood of finding rare or expensive items, as well as 10% more coins found. Okay, bye. Oh, what's actually... An elegant ivory ring worn by Margaret Blackett, co-administrator of Moston Private Asylum. One learns to be comfortable with loss in the dream, which is a bit odd considering the dream is a place of immortality. Alright, so just pause when you're in the quick menu. So is the thing still out there? Oh, it's somewhere. I just heard it. A blank piece of parchment perfect for crafting a spell. Priscilla has purchased a great heaping pile of blank scrolls, ostensibly from Egypt. We're going to try to craft a magical spell that will let us speak with our dear dead mother. A silly game to be sure, but what if it works? What if it does? Wax colored with woad, a useful ingredient in the production of spells. What color were Mother's eyes again? Were they blue? Do you think they'll be gray when we see her? Because she's a ghost? Maybe. You're okay. I'll open that in case. Alright, we're okay. Oh. Painting gallery. Okay, let's go in, because it's safe in here. He can't attack, I don't think. Are you nice? Okay, he's nice. You'd almost think it was real. Good evening. I'm sorry. I thought only women were allowed in here. Who the fuck are you? I'd introduce myself, but people don't generally wear masks if they want their identity to be known. I've been here so long, I can scarce remember who I was previously anyway. I no longer have the patience to beat back the ever-growing throngs of animated corpses in this house. As such, I've become something of a merchant. I traffic in all sorts of goods, and my inventory is always changing. Ah. What good is gold in this nightmare? A coin is a favor saved for later. Alright, let's chat about art. Moston House used to be so beautiful. The best art was sold to support its brief, unsuccessful stint as a cholera clinic. What remains are mostly recreations commissioned by Alfred Moston that were deemed unsellable at auction. I have a soft spot for these recreations. I think in some cases they're even more beautiful than the originals. Perhaps I've been living in this recreation for too long. All right, what about the house? Most of the house has 3 floors, although the second and third floors have been sealed off in the dream. The first floor is fantastically decorated in the antiquated Baroque style. The second floor is where the family lived, and is supposedly even more grand. The third floor is an attic, not somewhere I'd want to be in the dream, as I'm sure it has become a truly wretched place. Below is the basement, where the servants' quarters were located. Something's gone wrong with the gas down there, as the lights are all out. If you're curious, you can read more about Moston House in the Welsh Country Houses book. I'm sure there's a copy around here somewhere. Alright, what's that mask of yours? It's a bit dramatic, isn't it? I found this mask in the attic when it was still accessible. It reminds me of simpler times, of childhood and sunshine. Have you noticed it's always night in the dream? It feels like decades since I've seen the sun. Oh, so he's probably an old man. Alright, what do you got? Oh. A candlestick that appears perfectly normal. However, it's been enchanted to create a small colored flame when waved in the air. Though it provides a method to cast a spell with no materials, damage is low unless used by an expert witch. Oh. A maintenance key that unlocks a grandfather clock in the mansion. Allowing for the time to be set. Grandfather clocks are quite loud. I might want that. A dial made of dark stone with Roman numerals etched on its face, found in the Byzantine labyrinth. When faced with a difficult puzzle, one can choose to instantly solve it using the oracle. Unfortunately, the device breaks in the process. Ah. Alright, so I've got 11 coins. I do have a clock in my room. When the wearer is over 50% cursed, a faint violet glow appears around their feet. Their footsteps become much harder to hear. Ooh. Permanent protective ring. Okay, so I could lose this, but like... I do like the... This demo is... I quite like it a lot. Yes, pull off the cover of the mirror. I do also like that there's reflections in the mirror. Okay, we want to find out where that weird bathroom monster is. I want to go back to my room. But there's so many places to hide. I might be okay. Oh, open. I might be okay. Trying to listen for footsteps. Okay, that's where Margaret is. Okay, we don't want to be in there because I guess it got bored. Let's close that. We don't need to be in there anymore. Is this my room? Yes. Oh, set the 30 seconds to 12. You set the clock to 30 seconds to midnight. Set the clock to... I don't know what that does. Why is it wiggling? It's... Oh my god, they're all in here. Why? Oh, excuse me. Ugh. All right, okay, they check under... So what's the point of hiding? Oh, I guess they pass, and then as they pass, you... Okay, so if you want to call all the monsters away, the problem is it's so close to the bed. So I guess, oh, you set it to 30 seconds. You hide somewhere. You wait for them all to show up. I see. Okay, I'm gonna assume everyone actually went back. Alright, Welsh country houses too. Alfred Mostyn of Lancaster was born of modest means. He managed to build a coal mining empire after he was bequeathed a small plot in southeast Wales by his uncle. Like many newly rich, Alfred hoped for a more leisurely, aristocratic life for his children. So off went his twins Peter and Priscilla to England for a proper education. In 1869, Mostyn started construction on a country home halfway between the mine and Oxford, where Peter was pursuing a classics degree. It's open. Oh, I found the occult library. Okay, this place is safe as well. What was that? The Night Mother remembers we are her bricks and blood are her mortar. All right. Stealing from Morrowind, I see. Who is this? All right, warding candle and a spirit twig. Hello. Oh, a new visitor to our dream. How exciting. I like how different important characters have different typefaces to their speech. Actually, I'm really loving this game. I think we'll get the full game and stream it, because I'm having a good time, to be quite honest. As I said, it's kind of creepy. The environment is really well done. I like the art style. It's quite good. And I do like the side-scrolling aspect. I don't know if that makes it easier or harder, but I like it. I don't have a name exactly, but most folks around here call me the Filthy Wretch. Oh, I've been looking for you. I consider myself a tutor of sorts in the occult arts. You seem like you would make a fine student. Before we get started, I have one small request you might find a bit off-putting. I'd like you to bring me a corrupted finger freshly clipped from one of the undead. I do have one. Now don't look so scandalized, don't even know what it's for. I suggest targeting one of the sleeping zombies. I appreciate this is an unusual and difficult request, but I assure you the end result will be worth it. Yes, I actually have, because I was chased by a maid. Because I was being impatient, and even though I did even kind of know, look out for the maid, I wasn't playing careful. Excellent, I won't ask where you got it. Now what I'd like you to do is eat the... Excuse you. Just kidding, pupil. Alright. Haha. Such body parts are a valuable commodity with many uses in the dream as in life. You see the stone shrine in this room? A curious ancient thing. Place the finger into its basin to activate it. It will help you remember items you might otherwise have forgotten each night. Oh! You'll find shrines like these throughout the mansion. Just as no two people are alike, so are the shrines. Each one will require a different offering to activate. Each new shrine you activate will allow you to remember one additional item. Return me pupil once you've activated the shrine. Nice. The Night Mother, yep. Nice. One item remembrance slot. Manage your remembered items, yes. Alright. What do I want to remember? You know what? I actually really like this weapon as much as the ring is quite nice. I think this is quite a good weapon to remember. Okay. Yeah. Although... yeah, I feel like I have more reach and it definitely has better. Blade build-up's nice, but I think the pipe will be quite nice to have. Alright, what's this way before I return to the wretch? Poncer's chest 2. Unlike traditional chests, where a piece is either alive or dead, units in Poncer's chest can suffer from a variety of temporary inflictions. This is the chess game. Bleeding. The unit bleeds at a rate of 2% health per turn and leaves a bloody trail for 15 turns or until they use an appropriate healing item. Poison. The unit is slowed by 25% and loses 1% health per turn for 30 turns or until they use an appropriate healing item. Paralysis, the unit cannot move for 5 turns. Curse Rot, inflicted when the unit reaches their curse tolerance. The unit rots internally at a rate of 1 health point per turn until Warding Candle is used. Danger, the unit is near death and should heal immediately. Any magical healing effects cease to work. Alright, let's see. A table for pressing wax. I do have some wax. Hello. Our next lesson will be the casting of spells. You may be skeptical about the existence of magic in the real world, but there's no doubting its power in the dream. Hold this blue scroll, focus your attention on the seal, and imagine it breaking while you wave your hand over it. Hi! Did you just get back from a walkie walk? Did you just get back from a wiki walkie walk? You will go bip bip. Go bip 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 bip. The seal will break, the magical energies contained within consume the scroll and escape. The blue scroll is a protection spell giving you an invisible suit of armor that will absorb a few hits before dissipating. There is a price, however. Using magic will cause one to become slightly cursed. The effects are numerous. Grain of the skin, increased awareness of paranormal activity nearby. Next, strange and horrific sights previously hidden will reveal themselves. Everyone has a tolerance for being cursed, which if exceeded leads to a rather rapid internal rotting process. In that case, use a warding candle immediately to reduce your cursedness. Enough prattle, give that spell a try, and then see me when you're ready to learn more. Okay, sure. Oh, I guess I am already carrying it. You become slightly cursed. As your curse level increases, strange things will begin to happen. To craft your own spells, you'll need a grimoire. It so happens I have an extra beginner's grimoire you may have. Oh, God. You can use that table over there to create your spells. I gotta go take his coat off real quick. Are you all better now? I didn't even think when I was petting him. I was like, you know, I should take his coat off because he actually doesn't like wearing it. Well, no, he doesn't mind it when he's cold, but in general, he'd rather just be naked. So he knows how to get himself stuck real quick so we get it off him. Or he just barks. Right, baby? Alright, you can use that table over there to create your spells. Here's a blank scroll. You'll also need to find some wax. Come see me when you're done. Neom. 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 Alright, what do we got? Places a hex upon a door. Anyone who opens it will be engulfed in a cloud of cursed energies. The effect lingers for several seconds. Envelops the caster in magical armor that will absorb all physical damage until depleted. Or summons a lifelike. Ooh. We'll make that. Hello. I'm back. I've taught you everything I can for now. To continue your studies in the occult, you'll need to find the first witch in the basement. Here's your east stairwell key. Before heading down, you might talk to Margaret. She mentioned needing something from down there. Be warned that someone has tampered with the gas pipes in the basement. All the lights are, of course. All the lights are out. And the basement is not somewhere you want to be without a light. Oh, bye! Alright, we should probably honestly equip the... Okay. Oh, don't do that. What was this room again? Alright, I've already been in there, so I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna keep the doors open of places that I think are important. Like this one. Hey girl, I'm back. Now that you're acquainted with magic, I have a favor to ask. I should turn the music down a bit. This is a little loud. There's another artifact in the Moston Mausoleum that may be the key to escaping the dream. The last person seen there was the butcher surgeon. He's a repugnant man my father hired to help with the research in the dream. I've heard he was seen in the mausoleum recently, searching for corpses to anatomize. He spends most of his time in the basement, studying corpses in the kitchen. As you are much more able with magic than I can you venture down there and see if you can find anything out? Be careful, he's a truly odious and unpredictable man. Also, have you taken a close look at the curio cabinet in the occult library? Lots of interesting objects in there. Alright. Let's actually have toggle behold. Crouch is fine. But, yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I don't know why my health is in blue. Alright, so the curio cabinet in the library. This? Oh, right, because the wretched witch was blocking it. There's a small passage into the curio cabinet. Yes. Oh. Don't like that. Describes an incantation to recite while dodging. It briefly transforms the caster into a spirit, rendering them impervious to all attacks. She really thinks rolling about on the floor makes her impossible to hit. To dodges and rolls, add a brief window of invulnerability to curse damage to wearer. Oh. Let's see. It is critical the initiate activate the shrine prior to beginning training. Otherwise, the night will be wasted. For successful training, the initiate should activate the mirror shrine. Pull the chain to release a training assistant. Engage in combat. Die. Repeat. Explain to the initiate that if they defeat the training assistant and would like to restart, they can take advantage of the Iron Maiden in the room. As initiates are now barred from using mirror shrines, this train is no longer to be used under any circumstances. No, I don't want to fight it. I think I know how to fight. See ya. Yeah, I know. But I fought Maid. I think we'll be okay. Oh, what? Is that guy? He has a gun. You know what? Maybe we won't go in there. Oh, what's this? A moldering suit once worn by Jeremiah, the handyman of Moston House, as a young man before his family fell in hard times. Someday, I will be back at those parties. I'll be the king of this valley. Plus 50% damage to melee attacks from behind. 10% health vampirism added to melee attacks. Ooh, receive less? Receive 5... Ooh, but less speed. Okay, can we put it on? I kind of want to see what I look like in it. I look so good. Alright, well, what's the other way? Oh, okay, it's dark. We don't want to be in there. Okay, so what's this way? I was wondering, because I remember from the the trailer on Steam, you get different outfits. What's this? Okay. 2 cursed fingers. I don't have that. Oh, things to hide. Okay. Okay, I can speak. I swear the church was this way, but there's only a wall. Oh, do forgive me. Sometimes I forget that I am in this damnable shadow world rather than the real one. I'm the vicar of St. Ellie's, the nearby parish church. Or at least, it used to be nearby. It feels like it has been so long since I've seen it. Never mind all that. You've been in the house recently. Positively reeking with evil, isn't it? As a warrior of Christ, I had once thought to save the poor souls in there. Now I wish only to escape. You may think it cowardly, but spend a few more nights here and you'll see. How can I help? Lamp. I see you stare at my lamp. I'd be happy to give it to you, but I need proof that you're a valiant warrior of Christ and not in league with the foul beasts in that house. Bring me the corrupted heart of one of those hefty, poison-spewing, sheet-covered abominations in there. No, I don't. Alright. What about the basement? The basement is absolutely boiling with sinful characters. For one, there's the first witch and her initiates. Do not under any circumstances be tempted to join her foul coven. You know, since she burned me alive for lying, I probably won't. I believe the dream is a test from God to see how we might behave given eternal life. Harnessing the power of demons to cast spells does not sound like thorough activity that would please our Lord and Savior. Secondly, the foul butcher surgeon resides down there. A despicable man. I've seen him go in and out of the hedge maze several times. He claims to be searching most of Mausoleum for corpses to anatomize. What is his real intention? I don't know. We should ask him if we see him. Alright, hedge maze. Most in hedge maze used to be one of my favorite spots for contemplation. It seems to have been hexed recently, as I simply cannot find a way through anymore. Seeing through such illusions requires one to be significantly cursed, something I personally cannot abide. Whoever is in there does not want visitors. The most mausoleum sits in the center of the maze. Perhaps whoever hexed the hedge maze has discovered something there? Alright, what about spirits? In the dream, spirits are tricky fellows to deal with. One cannot even see them unless cursed, and being cursed is a rather unpleasant state to be in. In the real world, I'd rely upon my trusty Bible for protection, but in the dream, surprisingly, a camera is the best weapon. Alright, fatal frame. They say a photograph can capture a person's soul. Well, here in the dream, that seems to be true, at least for these damnable phantoms that flit about. Cameras are rare. I did see a girl about your age with one the other night, though. She took my picture and said she was going to sell it to the man in the mirror. Absolutely off her rocker, I think. She looked hideously cursed as well. No doubt she was seeing things. Alright. Calm down. Alright. So we've got to fight the bathroom monster, unfortunately. How strong is it, though? What's this? Hedge maze shopping list. Critical. Spirit twigs, warding candles. Useful camera and dry photographic plates. Bible, Cursed Explorer ring, ring of perception. It's probably the maze. I don't think I'm cursed enough, because I... Oh, that curses you. I guess we could try to fight that bathroom monster. Might be able to hit it and then, like, run off. But I don't have any healing, I don't think. Yeah, it just heals curse damage. Although, you know, I do have... I have that spell, which creates like a doll of me. Alright, well, we want to actually open that. Although it might actually close every single time, so let's see. Where's the bathroom? That's where Margaret is. I'm a little nervous about fighting this guy. Perfect. Alright, he's not too bad. A curiously effective activated charcoal potion. Heals any poison buildup and the poison stats effect. The stinking dead continually find novel ways to defend themselves. Some of the original cholera patients have begun to spew miasmatic clouds that linger in the air. Alright. A jar filled with a neurotoxin that causes paralysis. Useful for stopping the undead long enough to give them a good thrashing. Paralysis is suspiciously effective in the dream. Perhaps Peter put those acting skills to use when demonstrating it. Alright, corrupted heart, the large heart of a living corpse. Some of the original cholera victims have slowly grown larger over the years. Their bodies have become twisted and grotesque, almost inhuman. Is the dream forgetting what they originally looked like? He was not that bad. All he does is, like, he can go at you, and then he spews poison. The dream is usually quite accurate, so why are they so hideously distorted and enlarged? Alright. So what was behind him? Oh, okay. Nice. I'll save the antidote. Oh, you know, I wonder if I should fight those patients to get some fingers. I might want to. Did they move at all? Oh, that one's hurt. Is it gonna move at all? Idiot. Alright, just a call. Oh, offering corrupted finger. Covering them up with a shade doesn't cover up the smell. Alright. Because I do want to... I don't actually know what I want to save next. Okay, so that's my room. What was here? Oh, there was the guy in here that plays the piano. All right, I don't want to. Let's close this door. All right, so my room. This is the room of the person. All right, I'm going to close it because we don't need to be in there anymore. This is such... I think this is like a hearty demo. I've been playing for over an hour and I feel like I haven't been lost at all. I want to see like how long it is though. And I really hope the save data goes into the full game because as I said, I think we'll like stream this next. All right, market's there. There should be another room. And I believe it's this one. Yes. Oh, but you can actually attack really quickly if you mash X. Okay. Highly corrosive but ineffective in its current form. With proper equipment, can be turned into a throwable jar of acid. Experimenting with acid on corpses. Is that what you've been up to? I'm paying you to demonstrate anatomy, not to tinker with my laboratory equipment. Nice. Alright, so far not that bad. Because the worst that happens is you kind of start up from the beginning. And a couple things change, but it doesn't feel that bad. Because it is considered a roguelike, and what someone says is that even though it has that in it, because user tags, it actually plays a very minor role. Yes. Nice. Alright, what do I actually want to save, though? Oh, you know what? Yes, I do want to remember the Phantom's Ring because I feel like that's quite... Hold on. Well, if it makes me harder to hear. All right, let's give the Corrupted Heart first of all. That was not as bad as I thought it would be. All right, I'm back. Can I have your lamp? I see you staring at my lamp. Yep. Here you go. Excellent, you're indeed worthy of this lamp. Use it well. Thank you. Alright, so you have to press and hold it. Okay, you just, like, you press it once. So, is this lamp permanent? Evasion Codex. Okay, Oh, is there a treasure I missed? Oh, there's something that... Okay, so I've... missed a few things. I should go back. Anyway, I mean, if I have to get this back, it's not, because it's not even in the list. So, yeah, I think this, well, the money. No, I think the ring will be quite nice. It stays enchanted because of those little sigils etched into it. How clever. Yeah. Do I have it equipped? Okay. Oh.
Silly child. Got to you now. Perfect aim. Oh, Alfred, I'm sorry.
I forgot. I forgot that this guy was in the bedroom. All right. Groundskeeper Daffyd. Oh, he has a corrupted finger. Daffyd forgot to set the traps again, and now the hedge maze is positively crawling with vermin. Alright. Alright. We're fine now. He's okay. More spirit twigs. More crafting jars. Anything in here? I think these are just to hide in. Alright, I thought he would be, like, super tough, but he aims his gun, and you have enough room to, like, roll behind him. Alright. Wait. Oh. Okay, but there's still stuff to find, though. Bedroom B. Oh, the bathroom. Okay. I like how the dead bodies just stay there. Hide. No, there's still treasure to be found. Was this the bathroom? Yes. There's nothing in that cabinet. Curious. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Convenient kit packed with healing items. I did almost think of buying that in the art gallery, but I don't know. Part of me thought that like I would die pretty fast. All right, we can close this up. Should we try to fight the pianist? Alright, a hearty roll would be nice. Okay. Yeah, I took a hit, but it's not that much, so I feel like this armor's actually quite good. Or am I? I think I should be on normal mode. Yeah, I'm on standard mode. Alright, come this way, dude. I want to see what the treasure is. Okay. Slightly old and dry, but still edible. Okay. We'll hide here. This is such a good game. I've never heard of it until, as I said, I played the sequel. But I think I even like it. Like, I enjoyed the sequel. As I said, it did feel pretty difficult. But it's a demo, and they're gonna have to do balancing. This feels really solid. Alright, the guy's not coming back. somewhere around here. I was gonna say, I was trying to listen in. I don't know what it means. And that's another thing I appreciate as well. When they're moving, you either hear it from the right or you hear it, or you hear it from the left. So that's nice. All right, so apparently there's a mirror. It says something about meeting the man in the mirror on my quest list. Find a way to meet the man in the mirror. Find the first way to the basement. Ask the butcher surgeon in the kitchen about most mausoleum. Okay, sure. Oh, here's my doll that I accidentally summoned forever ago because I didn't realize that once you picked up a new item, it was just permanently in there. We bought this clock key that I don't need. All right, I think we still have some money. So let's just go back really quick and see if there's anything. All right, actually, let's do a quick look, see if there's anything to search. What was that? All right. Oh, what? Oh, hide. What is that? Little wretch. The filthy wretch has found a way to animate his creepy little doll. Oh. I wonder if they'll be mad at me. Alright, was there anything else I would want to get? Nope. Go back in. Hey, I'm back. Good evening. Alright, so I have 15 coins. I do have a bandage. Maybe I should buy another one. More melee damage might... Stop. Alright, let's get it. And then... I might switch out the Phantom's ring for the melee ring. It is nice not to be heard, but I think the melee damage I'll feel pretty safe with. Let's go do that and then we'll go into the basement. Finally. Okay. I do like that armor automatically. Oh my god. Wrong room. Sweet Millie, dead girl. I still remember the trick. Open and close any door 3 times, then step through to the wrong room. Alright, what else is around here? I'm gonna go in before I open and close it 3 times. What's the point of peeking? Oh! 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 Oof! Stop. Yikes. Alright. A neurotoxic belief of unknown origin. With proper equipment, could be used to create a paralyzing liquid. When I felt its fingers on me, I froze up. I couldn't move. It was just a few seconds, but it felt like hours. The heavy liver of a particularly large living corpse. Emma has been playing cruel japes on the older corpses, decorating them with lanterns and armor, and making them battle each other. Absolutely no respect for the dead. Alright. Good. I hear her whispering and stopping about at all hours. Tara. Oh my god. Thank you for the healing. Alright, that was a little tough. But we made it. Any damage saved by the wearer has a chance to be halved. The chance scales with luck. What was that little yellow flash just now? How curious. 6% chance of having damage received. I'll equip it, but I still think I like the melee attack one more. Alright, so we've got all 4 rings equipped. An old throwing knife, though it is extremely dull, it can still be used to great effect in the right hands. Ooh, bleeding. I almost want to buy more healing kits from that one guy. Which I think I'll go do. Wait, did I do that? Oh, I think that's from her. Oh, right. From her cursed vomit. I always forget. Oh, duh, I have a map. Alright, the painting gallery's this one. I'll buy 2. I did get a little damaged in that fight. I do like that saves after every room. Alright, so open and close the door 3 times. Curiously, there's no handle. Of course there isn't. Alright, so I guess we open it.
Another one.
Oh my god. Damn, they're strong. Where'd she go? Alright, well, she's gone. So... 9.
You're a tricky one, aren't you?
Oh. Okay, so she just teleports.
Fancy yourself a knight? Wretch. Let's finish this.
Oh. Okay, I'm glad I brought all those first aid kits. Let's see. A now cold cup of caffeinated tea, still drinkable despite some odd flakes and clumps on the surface. A human finger, okay. The severed finger of a human. Murder is sometimes necessary for the greater good. In this case, the very fate of the world is at stake. It is critical we act swiftly. Initiate. I can't help if some lose their way. Exploring the curse is not for the weak. Alright, more tea. The nondescript remains of something porcelain can be thrown to create distraction audible nearby in the room. About as loud as running footstep. Okay. Anything else in here? I mean, there's a 9. Oh. Ah, Nightingale. I'm sorry for our earlier misunderstanding. I'm the first witch and run the sororal order of the initiated. The filthy wretch and I, though careful and often perilous experiments, have come to understand much about the dream. I bestow this knowledge onto worthy young initiates such as yourself. How do we train you? This will sound a bit... macabre? I never remember how to pronounce it. The blood and vital organs of the dream's inhabitants hold tremendous power. By offering them in ritual to the entity that controls the dream, the body may be permanently strengthened. Additionally, worthy initiates are given special gifts as they ascend in the ranks. In fact, you receive a special gift after your very first offering. Here is a hunting guide and an offering list you can refer to. I look forward to working with you to unlock your full potential, Nightingale. Oh, yeah, I do. Here you go. Oh. Absorb more bleeding, paralysis before succumbing to their effects. I think I'll take more health. Nice. Congratulations on your first offering. Your reward is a key that unlocks our network of secret passages. The bookshelf in this room connects directly to another part of the house, very convenient. Your next reward will be at level 5, an advanced grimoire that will let you create new spells. I look forward to your next offering, Initiate. Darn, I don't have enough. If you find yourself running out of foes to harvest organs from, you need to begin a new night. All of your targets will be revived to be hunted once more. Dying is one way to start a new night, but it comes with obvious downsides. Search for another blue bookshelf and you might find a different way. Alright, let's see. Curse. The curse is a glimpse into the traumatized heart of the dream. With its heightened perception, many strange and wonderful truths are revealed. One may even locate gateways between disparate worlds. You might try gazing into a mirror while terribly cursed. It's the only way to meet the man in the mirror. Oh. I do hope that you'll come to appreciate the mad artistry of whatever celestial entity controls the dream. Initiates. Be careful around the other initiates. Some have lost their minds, and some have turned their back on the sororal order. The casting of spells and becoming repeatedly cursed takes a toll on one's sanity. Only the truly strong-willed can ascend the ranks of the order. I recommend strengthening your tolerance to the curse to avoid any issues. The first witch. I was once a stranger to the dream like you. My title is accurate. After learning the occult arts from the filthy wretch, I became the dream's first true witch. I believe I'm still alive in the real world, although it becomes harder and harder to know for sure. Well, if you die in the real world, like, wouldn't you eventually be gone? It doesn't matter much to me because I have so much important work to do here. The filthy wretch and I are collaborating on an experiment of sorts. Okay, I thought for some reason they were like enemies, but they're friends. Through a careful application of offerings and blood, permanent changes can be made to the dream. We're still early in our research, but I'll be sure to let you know how we get on. Okay, thanks. Alright, what's this one want? I mean, I guess I needed the lamp, right? So I can't be too mad. I do kind of want to meet the man in the mirror. Alright, stop, because, like, this place is friendly. So where's this lead to? And does it say oh. Okay, nice. So if you start a new night, I was wondering that, because I was saying, like, it is nice to have all the remembrances, because you'll have all your items, so getting through won't be too bad. But you also just have shortcuts. Because I imagine you keep your levels. Case notes 1. Officer Roland Bryce, Monmouthshire Constabulary, 28th of July, 1881. Investigating the potential murder of Peter Mostyn, 35, and possible forged will, leaving family estate to American physician Robert Blackett. Oh. Yeah, that does make Robert seem suspicious. Estate staff reports Peter appearing pale and sickly for nearly a full year before death. Peter had been a severe alcoholic for 7 years following the death of his father and sister. Oh. Robert Blackett and his daughter Margaret had been living in Mostyn House for 3 years. Estate staff reports no conflict between them, unsubstantiated rumors of an intimate relationship between Peter and Margaret. Oh, they both feel very readable, though. Margaret looks quite young, though. That doesn't stop it from happening, but ew. I don't feel bad for Peter if that is the case. Okay, can we get... Actually, do we have anything to get rid of Curse? The candle. Okay. So she said you need to be super cursed in order to meet the man in the mirror. Is that enough? That's not it. Oh, I like the music. Oh, interesting. Yes. Let's see. Chain. I have no photograph, unfortunately. Gaze upon yourself. Sure. Oh, you can just look at your stats. I'm not looking so hot. I think it's because I'm mega cursed. All right, so what can we offer here? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I might kinda... Oh, hey! A new arrival, it's been a while. I'd introduce myself, but I'm afraid I've forgotten who I was. One visitor gave me the honorific Lord Nobody of Nowhere. I quite like that title. I'm afraid to find out who I was before. Perhaps I wasn't a good person. Aw. I still definitely remember things. Smells, tastes, and uncanny sense of having seen something before. That's why I enjoy photographs. They bring back so many feelings. Have you ever used a camera? It's quite simple, really. If you'd like, I have a beautiful antique camera for sale. I'd give it to you for free, but I need coins. You see, I cannot leave this place, so I purchased photos from budding photographers such as yourself. As such, you'll be able to make back the purchase price of the camera in no time, I'm sure. Alright, let's talk. Nowhere. It's beautiful, isn't it? No better place to spend eternity, I think. It helps that nowhere is a crossroads of sorts, so I'm often meeting new people. Nowhere is the only place in the dream you can get to from everywhere. Initially, it was just me, and then my trusty crow flew in from the portal. I've given him many names, but can't seem to remember any of them for very long. Sometime later, that old bag over there wandered in from who knows where. That's rude. I can't stand her, but what can I do? She's so old that if I threw her through the portal, she'd turn to dust. Can you shut up? On Women's Month? Alright, waterfall. A false moon and a waterfall. Whoever or whatever created Nowhere clearly had a romantic soul. A girl whose name I cannot recall sometimes sits on that rock. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Alright, spirits. When you take a picture of a spirit, you capture its soul in the photograph. A girl about your age wearing a mask sold me a whole pile of photos of spirits. Said she was on her way to Moston Mausoleum to protect something. Wonder what happened to her. Oh. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's actually not that expensive. What is Daffod doing in this picture? He's supposed to be laying traps for these cursed rodents, not peering through windows. What is this? Oh. She produces the most haunting photographs, claims they're real ghosts. Looks like somebody wearing a rag over their face to me, but I won't deny they're quite stirring. Oh. Slightly increases luck. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, it's really cute. Okay. I do kind of want the camera. Say, since you have a camera, I've got a favor to ask. My photo collection is sorely lacking photos of the supernatural variety. Send me a photo of a spirit and I'll throw in a special extra gift. They normally can only be seen when you're cursed, but you can take a picture of them anytime. Alright. I imagine the guy playing... Well, unfortunately, I don't have any... Oh. Oh, teleport underscore destination. Okay, so anywhere there's a mirror you can teleport. That's actually quite nice. Oh my god! Oh! I don't like that there's two of them. Okay, he's down. Ugh. Ooh. Get him. Okay. Not that bad. Scone. A lot of coins and a corrupted heart. Okay, I think... Nice. Okay, I think this remembrance needed a corrupted heart. This is actually... This is... Like, they hit hard, but it feels very doable. So I am really hoping that Withering Realms super balances out. Because it doesn't feel super easy, but it doesn't feel hard either. I feel like I might... like, want to save the corrupted liver. Although, I guess I'll have to fight her again if I die? I could also avoid her eventually. I guess I could switch back and forth, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I can take a picture... Wait, is the camera permanent? It's a permanent tool, okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's assign that a shortcut. This is a chunky... This is such a good demo. Alright. Wait, do I not have this ring on? Because I can hear my footsteps. Okay, I think... Oh, alright, let's shut that off. Also, let's maybe heal. Wait. What? Oh, that was good. I think he'll still take it, though. I should have aimed up. I'm a little upset. No, because you can only aim like that. What? What's in here? I just heard a laugh. I wonder if it's because I'm super cursed. Alright, I'm back. I have a picture of a spirit. Hey. Wait. Nope. Oh, right. He wants to buy a photograph of spirit so I can sell it to him. That's a good picture, though. This photo positively gives me the chills. For your reward, take this perception codex. It's will let you see spirits from further away without being cursed. Oh. It also means you need to be less cursed to come visit me. Nice. Oh, I have a lot of money. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, Find another blue bookshelf, secret past the butcher, surgeon. I'm scared, to be quite honest. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the wine cellar. Well, now that the bathroom is, like, okay. Reach to the toilet. Yeah, why not? You found the rusty cage key. A rusty key to a cage in storage. I also like that all of the keys are, like, permanent. 2? Okay. You know what? I actually rather... I was gonna say I just wasted my money, but... it's fine. I thought it was gonna... I don't like that. I think I have to go in there, though. If I die, it's okay. But, like, I feel like this is a... You know what? What do I not... I mean, the grimoires are also... I feel like I generally have everything I... Like, I have this, but I'm not too upset if I lose it. This stuff will be a bummer. But money doesn't feel that difficult to come by. Especially with this. Alright, let's go in. Oh. Okay. Yes, I'm a Calvinist, but that's not so unusual. Not compared to the occult games that Unholy Doctor and his mongrel daughter have concocted. It was not my fault that I was stricken with cholera, but it is my fault that I dragged myself from the irresistible grace of Christ into this den of debauchery. But I could not stand the putrid waste pouring from my mortal frame 1 minute longer, so here I am. The outcast died. Are they talking about the priest that was outside? Ooh. A simple wood display an axe, a bit unwieldy, but will leave the recipient of its blows bleeding. Boiler room note. Sweet Millie dead girl in dark, I can almost see her. Our number game, west to east in white lead. The other two are where we laid our heads. Alright, I was gonna say, I kind of know I need to read the numbers. A foul-smelling pumpkin with the bottom removed so it could be worn as a helmet. Worn once for a Samhain celebration by an initiate and then forgotten about. Samhain. What fresh blasphemy is this? I'm an open-minded man, but this pagan nonsense has gone too far. Receive less poison, receive 3% less physical damage. I might be slower. That might be okay. I think we're still alright. West to east in white lead. So we have 1-9. Alright. Was there anything else this way? 919. Then I'll go back and I'll see, like, what's actually going on in there. Nice. All right, who was in here? Oh, what? Oh, this guy. my gosh. What did he get me? Oh my gosh, I gotta heal because I'm bleeding. Boop. Did I? I did use it. Oh my god. Oh, that's rude. We got him. A decorative shield, purportedly Viking in origin, can block most attacks, although will eventually break. Poise increases effectiveness. 150% durability, blocks 75% physical damage, 50% fire damage, 25% curse damage, blocks 75% other damage. Okay. Heavy zombie coloration. Corrupted heart, corrupted finger. Oh, okay. Now here's a proper brute. She got the idea for the shield from seeing Albert all dressed up in armor. Alright. Nice. I mean, I guess for now, we don't need... I wonder if we do want... bleeding. I don't know. I think I'm pretty okay with the pipe. We can try it out. We'll heal for now. Where is the shield? Oh my god, I'm looking proper. Moonless Formless paths connect the past and the present. Light this candle to open a path. So long as you do not leave this room, death will return to you to this moment. Oh. Wait. So long as you do not leave this room, death will return you to this moment. Oh, sure. Oh. Okay, that's the butcher. Who we're definitely gonna have to fight. Hello! Ah, you must be the new boy. Just so you're aware, the last boy died of sepsis. He did not listen carefully to my instructions. This patient is dying. I need you to run to the laboratory and craft a tonic jar. No, I don't have a tonic jar. Okay, so... I think eventually we have to fight him. Case notes, too. Officer Roland Bryce, 29th of July. History of Robert Blackett. Made a fortune as a talented physician in Boston, treating unusual cases. Took a trip to China in 1860, possibly to avoid war in U.S. Left China for England, bringing half-Chinese daughter Margaret with him, mother unknown. So Margaret's 32 then. Because it's 1892 right now. Interesting. I thought she was like a teenager because she looked pretty young. Unsubstantiated rumors of heavy opium usage. Met Peter Mostyn in 1878. Robert and Margaret move into the Mostyn house. 3 years later, Peter dead and Robert owns Mostyn. Okay, so Peter and Margaret are pretty close in age. Alright, so it's not so weird that they were dating. Potentially. The more healing, the better. Where are we? I don't have enough human fingers.
I'm seeing things.
Are you okay?
A new friend.
Oh. Where'd she end up?
Fancy yourself a knight? Willing?
Idiot! Alright, that wasn't too bad. Okay, now we can get this remembrance as well. This game is too good. I don't know how long the demo is. We've been playing it for like 2 hours now or something. What else do I want to remember? Maybe the shield? Maybe this, because why not? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Just go about this game. This demo's so fun. I really do hope that like the save stuff transfers, because I want to see how long it is. Either we'll see how long the game is or the demo is, and then we'll stream it on Tuesday, or next death I'll end it there because I'll stream. Either way, I do plan on streaming more of it because I do think it's quite a good little game. As I said, it's not super easy, but it doesn't feel super hard. It feels just right in my humble opinion. And I just think it's like you're in a cursed dream and you're finding out all this shit, and Margaret's dad is very curious and doesn't seem like the best guy. Does Margaret know? But I'm so glad I looked at the discussions when I played Withering Realms. But either way, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. All right, we're back. What is that? Oh, I don't like that. What's that? All right, so there's a monster in there. Oh, this is the... Oh, why is that there? Oh, a fine phantasmic dust, slightly hot to the touch. Miles Creighton tells us that when trapped, an apparition's spiritual energy is converted into a physical mass. It may look like dust, but what you're seeing is a desperate entity's last hope to escape this earthly prison snuffed out. Oh, can we find a way to resurrect that phantom in the white coat? We're understaffed. Okay, so this... I see. Okay, I know where we are. Interesting. Okay. Shortcuts everywhere. Ugh. I really like this stupid pumpkin head. Unfortunately, I am really cursed, so I'm gonna use a candle and like try to uncurse myself a little bit. Oh. What just happened? Unfortunately, I'm not quiet anymore, but that's okay. Oh, I can't peek through. Okay, the lock is broken. And I can't go to this guy anymore because I uncursed myself a whole bunch. That's okay. Alright, did I leave anything? There's still something in the servants' quarters. Okay, so clearly I think you're supposed to kill the butcher guy, and this is so that you don't need to run over every time. don't understand that. Alright, let's see. Once a tonic jar crafted in the laboratory. Oh, I guess there are a couple rooms I actually never went in. One I can't get into, but there's like 2 others I didn't do anything about. Alright, let's go. I don't plan on using this shield because, like, rolling is pretty good, but... It says there's an enchantable object. Is there, like... Okay, so those 2... Actually, hold on, we can peek. Oh, the laboratory. Okay, we're okay. We can go. Outcast Diary 1886. Each night I explore the boundaries of his magnificent and horrifying gift. I'm eternally grateful to Dr. Blackett. Though he claims he does not believe in God, it is plain he has been chosen to do his work. Clumsily, the previous inhabitants of the house exposed the dream to magic. Cosmic concepts have been cloaked in the false vocabulary and childish sigils of 17th century charlatans. It will take decades of study to properly harness this magic. Thankfully, I have plenty of time. I think all these people are victims to this dream world. I still can't get to the guy. Case notes 3. 30th of July, 1881. The autopsy has ruled Peter's death as alcoholic cardiomyopathy. Although the performing doctor notes some irregularities. The transfer of Muston House to Robert Blackett following Peter Moston's untimely death is suspicious. However, given all of Peter's immediate family is deceased, it is not so unusual as to be implausible. It is this officer's opinion that this investigation should be closed. So first he thought it was awkward, or not awkward, but then he's like, you know, it could be normal. But you would think, if anything, if he was in a relationship with Margaret, he would at least give it to her. Ah, he must be Nightingale. I almost didn't notice that guy. I've heard wonderful things about you from my daughter, Margaret. Oh, hey, man. I am Dr. Robert Blackett. I do apologize for not coming to visit you sooner. Oh, I see you staring at my head wound. I see you staring at my head wound. Nothing to worry about. Cut my head open on a low doorway. We old men bleed so easily. I'm afraid you've caught me at a bad time, as I must be heading upstairs. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time to get acquainted here in the dream. For now, feel free to use my laboratory. You seem like a clever girl. I'll let you borrow my basic lab manual. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Nightingale. Why are you walking like that? Alright, he wanted a tonic jar. Right? Okay. I'm gonna make a few, because I think actually a tonic jar would be quite nice. I might want that as well, honestly. Alright. I'm a little nervous. They cleaned this shit up. Slightly increases luck, can be held out to hold the spirits at bay or even push them around. Take a closer look at the pages. These look like the Bible verses you learned as a child. Interesting. Oh, there's a guy in there. How do I free your dog? I know what you're thinking. Why would this gentleman and his dog be locked up if they hadn't done something nefarious? Surely this man murdered someone, and his great beast of a dog dragged the body into a lake. Well, I can assure you we are merely the victims of a cruel jape, no more. My name is Felix, and this is my noble hound, Horace. Aw! If you'd be so kind as to fetch the rusty cage key, I'm sure we could be of great use to you. Do you have the rusty cage key? I'm sure it was tossed somewhere smelly and disgusting down here. You know what? Sure, yes. Oh, you will not regret this, not one bit. I think I will regret this. Let's dust ourselves off and we'll meet you upstairs in the study. Oh, fire damage. A blackened ring thoroughly charred in a fire. After those ungrateful miners set fire to our family home and burnt my dear sweet sister in it, I found her wedding ring still wrapped around her carbonized finger. Oh. Ooh, a cloth coin purse dyed red with blood and powdered organs. Normally all possessions are lost upon death in the dream. This purse will safely preserve 10 coins. Ooh, her room reeks. I think she's been making more of those disgusting little pouches. All right, how do I use it? Oh, I guess just automatically it saves 10 coins. Alright, I do kind of want to go back to the study and talk to him. Wait. Let's see. Outcast Diary 1887. Progress is slow. I have no pupils. The dream has become overrun with disgusting, disease-ridden corpses. That wretched butcher surgeon turned the dream into a nightmare and now has the audacity to linger here. He claims Dr. Blackett hired him, but I cannot believe God would mislead one of his chosen ones. We need fresh inhabitants, free of disease, with minds open to Christ's wonders. Okay, poison leaf, good. An indeterminate toxic plant. With proper equipment, the poison could be distilled into a weapon. Oh dear, Peter has the worst reaction to these sorts of things. He must be more careful. Alright, let's go hang out with this guy in the study. Do we give this guy the thing he wants right now, though? We can give it to him later. We'll go talk to Felix and the dog, and then we'll go hang out with him or something. Oh, right, it's the lady I had to go fight. I was like, who is that? Right. All right, fourth door. 1, 2, tree. Right, because it's that. Hello. Oh, can I talk to her about Peter? Thank you for rescuing Felix and Horace. I'm not sure who locked them up, but I have my suspicions. Also, you've met the first witch. Be cautious around her. She's highly secretive and exerts a high degree of control over her initiates. Alright, so I can't ask her about Peter. Hello! Oh, puppy! Ah, good to see you again. Now that we're free, Horace and I would like to offer you a special service. As I understand it, the witch in the basement is always looking for offerings, fingers, hearts, that sort of thing. I don't know much about witchcraft myself, but I do know how to procure these offerings. You see, Horace and I are skilled hunters, always in search of our next target. So just let me know if you'd like us to go hunting, I'm sure we can make a deal. Alright, let's talk. Cage. Strangest thing waking up in the dark, all locked up. What kind of wretched creature puts a dog in a little cage like that? Horace is so cute. Suppose we'll never know who the culprit was, but I assure you I'm very grateful to be free. You've done a fine thing, and we'd like to reward you by offering you our hunting services. Alright, Horace. Horace has been my primary companion for years, in life and in the dream. I was born into a proper rich family, did not get along with them, took the family dog, and went my own way. Alright, the only thing I've ever really been good at is hunting. Not good with people, not good with numbers, but Horace and I could track a fox for miles. He seems like okay enough. Doesn't help with paying the bills, though. Margaret. Lovely girl, absolutely lovely. Gave me the groundskeeping and security job for the house after those two brothers died. Albert and Daffod were their names, I think. You can still find them wandering around the dream in living corpse form on Real. You have my full permission to kill me if you ever find me wandering around moaning like those two weepers. Never got along with her father. He doesn't think I'm good enough for Margaret. Oh, okay, so... I mean, I guess he did say that he thought Peter and Margaret were dating, but it was, like, unsubstantiated. You know what? Felix seems quite nice. That's why we're proper platonic and don't believe anybody who says different. Oh. Okay, well... Oh, it's not much to really... I don't think I need anything right now. You know what? Yeah, we'll just keep you here. Wait, what's this? Huh, I wonder if that's how you sneak onto people. Alright. Let's try to fight the butcher. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Hey, man. Do you have the... Yeah, here. You may just be of some use, boy. What do you want? Yes. I do have a name, of course, but I'd rather not sully my reputation in the real world. Finding work has been difficult for an old-fashioned craftsman like myself, so I've had to do things I'm not proud of. That bloody fool Joseph Lister has turned the art of surgery into a complete farce. Those noises are very... not nice. Dr. Blackett offered me top pay for a simple job. Each night I was to deliver to him fresh corpses and dissect them. He claimed he was starting medical school, but there were no students. The bodies were to be anatomized in front of a curious window, the observer cloaked in shadow. Ew. A few nights later, when I awoke in the dream, the truth was made clear. I had been hired to introduce the dream to the mechanical operations of the human body. Now I stay on, assisting Dr. Blackett, yes, but from my own investigations as well. Alright, what about the dream? The dream affords me the rare opportunity to study the human body in exacting detail. Each night, the dead are reanimated anew, so one can truly practice in a way impossible in the real world, because in the real world, you eventually run out of bodies. Also, like, in the real world, people have schedules, so it's harder, but if everyone gets, like, reanimated, he always knows where to find them. When I first arrived in the dream, I performed many an experiment on willing subjects. Well, mostly willing, I think. Progress requires sacrifice, no? For instance, I spent a few weeks slicing one gentleman's Achilles tendon in a different way each night. Just chill. As you can imagine, he grew stark, raving mad. By the end, I was able to consistently repair that hobbled foot. Don't even get me started on what I've learned about the brain. Alright, escape. I believe I'm still alive in the real world, and that in a few more nights I'll awake as usual. I don't think anyone's alive in the real world. I'm gonna say it. Initially, I had only the faintest memories upon waking, but over time, I have learned to retain more. As soon as I awake, I pick up a scalpel and retrace what I've practiced in the dream. Additionally, I believe there's a way to escape the dream at will, but I certainly won't tell you about it. My little secret. Also, if I ever hear of you sneaking around Moston Mausoleum, I will cut your eyes out. So what about that mausoleum? Oh, I see. You're not the new boy. We're fighting. You're a puppet. I'm going to snip your strings.
There you are. I have you now.
Oh, that's rude!
Aha!
Oh. Okay, let's... I keep forgetting to press left button for,
Demonic child!
Oh! Oh, I still have that! That's the problem.
Come here, child.
Oh.
Oh, round.
What? Get him! I'm bleeding, but I can't really do much about it. Yes!
Curse you, child.
Why am I still crouching? The right eye to an ancient stone idol. Small glimmering lights can be seen within. Name your price, we will pay it. I will find a way to transport this home if it kills me. A tear-shaped drop of blessed blood, shed only by those who once made an offering at a remembrance shrine, can be dropped in a remembrance shrine to remember an additional item. Ooh. Dipping your hand in that pool of blood has consequences. You are forever changed. Butcher surgeon. All right, my father hired him for some anatomization help. Dreadful man. Okay. Thank you for playing the Withering Rooms demo. You're just getting started. Okay, that's what I thought. After beating him, you, it's the end of the demo. You've been the first boss, but there are 14 more. Explore all of Moston House and the hedge mazes, tombs, caves, churches, and ruins beyond. Customize Nightingale to suit your playstyle. Be a sneaky rogue with a rapier, a shield-wielding shotgun expert, or a witch who harnesses the curse to her advantage. Experience one of 4 endings, then take your build into New Game Plus to face more randomized enemy layouts, new foes, and a new boss. Okay. Your save game transfers to the full version so you can pick up right where you left off. See you in the dream. Okay, it does save you. Nice. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we've been playing this for almost 2.5 hours. What a good chunky demo. As I said, I don't feel like I really got lost. Let's play music. That's actually a great demo. That's a great demo. you're just starting to figure out what's good. There's a dream world. I think there's consequences to whatever's going on, but that was so good. I like that so much, right? I wonder if once you play again, hard mode unlocks, because as I said, I actually like standard mode. I am trying to accumulate a lot of healing, and I'm glad I did because I really needed it for that fight. But I'm trying to think, do I have any complaints? I'm not sure I would mind voice acting. To be fair, this is a demo. I don't know if there's voice acting in the full game. Let's actually see. Subtitles, full audio. There might be. Beware high difficulty and very long length. Is it super difficult? Oh, some people, I'm looking through, and yeah, some people have a lot of hours. Yeah, I don't think I really have any complaints. I definitely can tell why it's overwhelmingly positive. As I said, the demo gives you such a good idea of how the game plays out. It took me almost 2.5 hours, but I liked it. Yeah, this came out April 5th of 2024, so in my opinion, it's still a somewhat newish game. But as I said, it changes every single night. It looks like there's an Alice in Wonderland dress you can get. Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I like the sound effects. As I said, as you're talking to him and he's like cutting up a body and the squishy sounds are so visceral. This game is definitely right down my alley. So I'm gonna get it. I just got paid the other day. And it's great. It's great. It's so good. Great demo length, as I said. There's 4 endings, as they said, 14 more bosses, and it transfers over. And usually what happens is when I play a demo, I just start fresh. But because we are going to go right into it, I'm just gonna continue right away. So far, solid game. Maybe it gets worse, but judging from the overwhelming comments, I don't think so. It's definitely right down my alley. As I said, I really like the scrolling. The enemies don't feel too bad. I think the one I had the most difficulty with was, I think her name was Emma. But even she wasn't that bad. I think having rolling helps. I think there wasn't rolling, I would suffer more. But, you know, Dark Souls is rolling simulator. So, yeah, that was Withering Rooms. Really enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed the Everything is Crab demo. That's gonna be it for me. 2 demos. I said it was going to be a shorter stream. It is 4. I did not realize that Withering Rooms was going to actually be that long of a demo, but I also don't mind. I think I said pretty quickly I was already into it. Maybe it was Everything is Crap. Either way, that's going to be it for me. As I said, we'll come back on Tuesday and we'll just play more Withering Rooms. But thanks so much to everyone who came by. I had a blast. 2 demos. I think they're both great games, though I will say Withering Rooms I think I enjoyed more. Simply because it's like a story-driven game, and just everything is right down my alley. So with all that said, I hope everyone has a really good night, and until next time, see ya.